Hello everyone, the sound that I am about to show you is the sound of pure evil, the crack of a flame in the deepest part of hell, and the proof that villains can exist in many forms on earth, so brace yourselves. This was one of the most torturous experiences of my life. My weekend with the RealCare baby from Child's Care 2. This project is required for students enrolled in child's care at most high schools, in which you must take a robot baby from hell home. This baby must be fed, burped, rocked, changed, well adjusted to the ever-changing temperatures of the outdoors, and never mishandled. These actions can occur randomly. You can find yourself rocking your baby for 45 minutes at 2 in the morning, or changing your baby's diaper at 4 in the afternoon while pulled over on the side of a highway. And how do you know what action your baby needs? Simple. You just let out this. And while it's crying to everybody within a 100-mile radius, you must figure out why and tend to it until it stops. And if you cannot, the crying intensifies until it's practically screaming, like so. So, this was my baby. Right here. Kelvin, named after living legend Kelly Clarkson. I was actually very excited for this project, and I made countless plans just so I could show off my good boy. Plan number 1 was a dinner with my friends, in which my waitress decided to take Kelvin by the legs and slam him onto our table because obviously that is what you are first inclined to do when you come across a baby. And plan number 2, a sleepover with my cousins, we went to a McDonald's, which is one of the worst decisions of my life. Somehow, in the travel, I lost one of Kelvin's diapers, and I bust my butt searching for it. I even asked the employees for gloves and searched through every single dumpster. An hour later, I left full with food, but empty in hope. Without a diaper, my naked boy broke all barriers of evil, because once he could not get his diaper changed, his settings defaulted to diaper changing. In other words, for 3 days I was required to listen to Kelvin cry and scream without being able to do anything. Yet I would still decide to travel to Plymouth, in which I would have to muffle a screaming baby in public. These last few days were some of the most terrible of my life, including honorable mention moments such as crying alongside Kelvin at 3 in the morning the Sunday night before school and yelling at an inanimate object during a cross-country meet. Needless to say, my final grade was very poor, but the lessons I learned were very, very enriched. I was not planning on having a kid until at least my mid-20s, but I did think I was ready to adopt a dog. Lesson number 1, I am not ready for a dog. Second, I learned that you should never overburden yourself with more than what you can handle. Realistically, I should have made like 2 to 3 plans that week, but instead I decided to make 5 to 10 just so I could show off Kelvin. If I had decided to keep my feet planted on the ground with one goal in mind, I would have passed with flying colors and it would not have been as stressful of an experience. Unfortunately, due to my desire to show him off, I overburdened myself with more than what I can handle, and in the end, I ended up losing. Thanks, Kelvin. You were a good boy and you taught me valuable lessons.